back with this series of stuff I didn't grow up with, but my mom did. A map. She sent me a map of Kansas. I've never used a map in my life. Oh my gosh. Was this your guys' like GPS?
Yes.
Holy cow. How do you even read this thing? Easy to read. Easy to read my ass. How do you drive and know where you're going?
You
Look at that and
skill.
tell me this is not a different language. My Siri says turn left in 2 miles, and I still miss the turn. I don't even know how I would. And then what do you do?
Yeah.
Okay. Put it in the glove department. What if you're traveling through different states? You need more of these?
You have what's called an atlas.
Nope. Still can't read it. I don't even know what it's called. Okay, maybe I don't want to grow up in the 80s or 90s. If anyone wants a roadway dictionary, you let me know. I don't need it anymore.
I know that the separation in technologies is so incredibly vast that the answer that I'm going to give isn't going to make sense. But the young man asked, "How do you read this map?" And what popped into my head as he was saying it was, "How do you not read it? It's you follow the roads. I want to go from this town to this town. Here are the roads." And I realized if you don't grow up with it, you don't grow up to it. One of the things he said was, what if you were driving through multiple states? Then you would have something that's called a road atlas. You see how it's got a big ass binder on the left side? It's a book full of those maps that you can flip through the pages and see where you're going. This is the United States Ultimate Road Atlas. And then they had this one for the Chicagoland 7-county area. This is the one I used. This was the big book that stayed in my work truck that I used, and it covered the entire Chicagoland area. And I can understand how somebody who's never used a map, it's difficult to understand the concept of a map when you've had technology your whole life. How do you read a map? Okay, well, first of all, like on the atlas, there are grids, right? So the map is broken up into grid. The whole page is broken up into grids, and in the back of the book, I'm looking for this town or this street in this town, and it would give you a grid, and you'd go, A7, and you'd find that grid. And then within that grid, you would look and go, okay, there's where I'm looking for, and I'm here. So then you just kind of piece together how you're going to get from there to there. And I know, I'm not trying to sound rude when I say this, I know this is going to come as a foreign concept to a lot of kids these days, but excuse me. Damn. Excuse me. With modern technology, you don't have to remember. You just plug in the address, and your phone will tell you how to get there. Your dashboard will tell you how to get there. And it's wonderful. I use that technology myself, but you don't have to remember anything. With maps, you don't want to be driving with a big ass map. So that's why you see in the movies people getting out of their car and spreading that map out onto the hood of the car and kind of looking around. You see what your route is, and you remember the first handful of, okay, I know I got to go from here to here to here to here to here. Then I'll stop, stretch my legs, and figure out the next group. You have to remember what the map told you. My daughter, God love her, she relies on technology a lot. My daughter, Lily. And there are places that she's been to 20 times that she still doesn't know how to get to because she relies on the technology. It's not a bad thing, necessarily. It's what she has at her disposal at her age. Makes life a hell of a lot easier for her. I'm from a different generation. You figured out how to get there in different ways, and when you went somewhere, you fucking remembered how to go. So that you didn't have to look at the map again. You didn't have to memorize a route again. You just remembered where the hell you went. I remember that tree. Hey, I remember that building. Yeah, this is the corner with the pit bull with one leg. Yeah, we got to turn right here. That's how it was.